We need
don't often
bodyguards.
have bodyguards. We should probably have bodyguards more often on this show to just keep Susanna from haranguing me all day.
Right here. It's right here.
But we have them for a reason, because we have two of the most dangerous men on planet Earth in the studio.
I tell you what, the smell of aftershave is strong in this studio this morning. One of them, the undefeated former world champion who toppled Vladimir Klitschko, now the Gypsy King Tyson Fury, faces what he's calling the biggest heavyweight fight in modern-day boxing history.
Well, Los Angeles, December the 1st, will take on this man, Deontay Wilder, for the WBC heavyweight title. Both men unbeaten. They've never lost a fight. And this is their first...
Oh, butter wouldn't melt.
Their first television interview together. And, well, let's just say we've got these bodyguards for a reason. Because when two pugilists get together like this just before a fight, anything can happen. Good morning to you, Deontay. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
Tyson, welcome back. Frank, promoter extraordinaire, you're with us too.
And the entourage is massive.
That's quite something. There's a lot of beef in this room right now.
Okay.
Let's start with Tyson. Last time we had you on, you were just getting back in your game. You were beginning to lose weight. You've obviously achieved that goal. More than that, you made Susanna lose weight.
Yeah.
You shamed her. She lost 20 pounds.
Well, congratulations, Susanna.
How much have you lost?
I've lost another 15 pounds since we last met.
Another 15. So altogether,
Maybe about 135 pounds.
that is extraordinary.
Thank you very much.
Tyson, you've never lost a fight professionally, right? You are unbeaten.
Yes.
This guy has never lost a fight either.
Someone's
You've
going to
been giving
lose.
some pretty firm guidance on your Twitter account in the last few days that you're going to knock him spark out.
Yes, I am. You know, he's never lost a fight in 40 fights with 39 knockouts. And he even knocked out the guy who went the distance with him in a rematch. So I'm in there with the most fierce puncher in boxing heavyweight history. So they say, but he hasn't never fought Tyson Fury before. And I have a little slick move of avoiding them big, massive punches 27 times in a row before, so I'm sure I can do it again.
Deontay, you're known for these wild, crashing punches that put people's lights out, but you got to get a pretty big one to get this guy. He's a big unit.
Well, you know, the bigger are, the easier they hit, you know? So, which I got to slow it down because I'm from the South and I said a little country. The bigger they are, the easier they're to hit.
So do you have? I mean, looking at it, he intimidates me just sitting here from here, right?
Yeah,
and he's a winner. He's a guy that wins. He has an unusual, history, an unusual style. But you've got to look at this guy and think, hang on.
He's 2 inches taller. He's 2 years younger.
He's bigger than you. He's younger.
I'm better looking.
You heard that long laugh. You know, hey, all these things are true. You know, I must admit, you know, he's definitely looking good. You know what I mean? You gotta commend him for that. You know, to be where he had gone and to come to where he is now, that just lets you know that anything's possible. You know, no one has no excuse about being overweight or whatever. You know, they can say he's a professional fighter and he knows the things to do. It's more than that. It's the effort. It's that coming from that dark place and coming back out of there and say, you know what? I'm going to show the world that I can.
He's got all that.
You're being very nice about it.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
On December the 1st,
I'm a realist.
In LA on December the 1st, you're going to be knocking 7 bells at him. Get into game mode for a moment. Tell him what you really think of him.
I mean, I'm in game. You know, my mind is transforming each and every day. You know, this is a process for me. I tell people that I come from one person to another. You know, whether people want to believe it or not, that's up to them. You know, but my energy is free because I've told you what has happened, what is going on with me.
Do you need to hate him before you can punch him and knock him out?
That's the great thing about it. I'm blessed. My grandmother said I was anointed by God. She wouldn't even let my parents whoop me. She wouldn't let them punish me or nothing. Even if I got suspended, she would come and get me and tell them how God was trying to use me, you know.
So what do you need to have in your head before you can knock somebody out?
I mean,
just belief in yourself.
Believe in myself. That's the biggest thing in boxing. You know, I say it's 96% mental. It's all mental. This is all mental, you know.
Well, you say it's all mental, Deontay, but it also involves a massive, great fist clunking into your face, right? I mean, Tyson, he's being very nice, but I mean, on December the 1st, he's going to
pretending.
He's going to come at you like a wild guy, throwing haymakers, and he does it in a particular style, which I find as a boxing fan sensationally exciting to watch, but if I was on the receiving end, utterly terrifying.
To be honest, I'm not sure why he keeps whispering all the time. That's kind of creepy, Deontay. But whatever, everyone to their own. But look, like you said to the Chancellor there before, after this fight, when he says I'm so big and easy to hit, I'm going to replay this video to him and say, what happened? Why didn't you hit me if I was that easy to hit? Klitschko thought the same thing, and he couldn't land anything. But then again, he isn't Klitschko, and he is Deontay Wilder, and he will throw them massive punches.
Yeah.
And that'll give me openings.
When you fight somebody who has the Wild in his name, we're watching some clips here of him putting people's lights out. I mean, I always have this golden rule. I never fight anyone who's wearing a watch that's worth more than my house.
Yeah, right? That's always a good idea.
Because that suggests they're rather good at what they do.
Is that diamonds, Deontay, on your watch?
Or is it Diamante?
I mean, you know,
Deontay.
hey, I like that right there, you know. Diamante. That's
How much is that watch?
I mean, you know, it's a present. It's a gift.
Oh.
Who gave you
I
that?
keep it like that. You know, a special person in my life.
Really?
It's like being with two puppies in the studio. I thought it was supposed to be two Rottweilers.
I mean, boxing is an emotional sport. So with that being said, love is involved in it. You know, it's just the point of time, like Daddy used to say, I got to whoop you because I love you.
If you win or
I'm not
lose,
sure about
if you
that.
win or lose, Anthony Joshua has said he wants to fight you, win or lose. Do you take that fight?
I mean, I don't believe him.
Why?
I don't believe him.
Because he didn't fight you last
Well,
time.
you think he's boxing?
what's understood don't have to be explained with that situation. You can tell by the demeanor of my voice and stuff like that. That was a situation where we spent 4 months of trying to make something happen. They didn't want to fight. And as simple as that.
Do you think he's ducking it?
Of course, every bit of it and more. He didn't want to fight. Look how easy this was to make this fight. You know what I mean? I don't even want to talk about them. We here for this is the biggest fight in the world.
Well, you're more angry at him than you
This
are
is the
at
biggest
Tyson.
fight in the world.
So if Anthony
because
Joshua's-
I tried to make the fight. It's no more proof that we have to show. It's nobody have to say nothing else about that fight no more. We tried to make the fight. They didn't want the fight to happen.
If Joshua's watching now,
Now the biggest fight in the world happened. It isn't nothing to say, hey, Joshua, me and Fury about to get this thing going on, baby. We about to see who's the biggest and the baddest in the world. One champion, one face, one name. Something you was a coward
He's
to
over-
do
he's
in
over
your
there.
own country.
No, can you
Well, if
imagine?
he's right here, if
Yeah.
he was right there, you tell him to look at this one. I'm looking at you right here. You was a coward. You was a coward. And you know this. Your whole team know this. Each and every last one of you said different things over and over. You manipulate. You contradict. Compulsive liars.
I think we've seen a different side.
Artists, out of all these people put their hard-earned money into this. This is an emotional sport. Of course, I'm gonna show all emotional because enough is enough. It is what it is. If you didn't want to fight, just say it. Barry already told y'all it's 6 to 8 proper career plan, and Deontay Wilder wasn't in it from the start. So don't drag these people along.
Wow.
And Frank Warren already got it in your butt, you know.
I think we may have seen a different side to Deontay
I mean,
Wilder
it is
the
what
last few
you know.
seconds.
It just had to come.
personal
Like
things.
it
You
gets to the
seem more
point.
animated, you seem more exercised about Joshua than you do about this
because
guy.
it's just one. That's what people want to see. But you know, that's what. But outside of this biggest fight in the world, right outside of this fight right here, of course, that leads to that fight. But
Do you
everybody
think if
always
you-
go back to the original of it,
Deontay.
and they always say one narrative, and we say one. But I'm here now.
Deontay, if you lose to Tyson, would it not be right and proper to let Tyson then fight Anthony Joshua? In other words, would it not be sensible that the winner of this incredible tear-up with you two should have the chance to take on Joshua?
That sound like a fantasy fight. That sound like something it sounds good to happen. You know, the winner go on to fight the other one. I mean,
Tyson, we're seeing another side of Deontay here. He
Now you know
clearly-
how to get under his skin.
So, we've seen that anger and that passion directed at Joshua, not at the moment at you, but it may come at you on December the 1st like a hurricane.
you heard the iron print.
It is, you know, Deontay is a very fierce man when he switches the light switch on. Very dangerous fighter, but I'm just going to keep him nice and sweet and buttered up and keep on the nice side of him, and hopefully he'll go easy on me on the night.
Frank, is it end in a knockout, given their records?
I think that it's two perfect styles, which will make it a great fight. You've got three best heavyweights in the world. Choose which one you want. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. These two are the only two that have had the guts to step up to the plate and fight each other. That's the road they're on, the best fighting the best. And the winner of this will be the best heavyweight in the world because they're undefeated, lineal champion, 40-0 WBC champion.
Wow.
It's a great
Who's going to
fight.
win, Frank?
Who's going to win? Great Britain.
Frank, go easy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's less of him now. Who's going to win, Deontay?
Well, you know, I speak a believer receiving, and it shall be mine. So with that being said, you know, I'm the most.
You ever thought of being a rap star or something? Because you've got such a cool voice.
Well, I'm a preacher's child, my dad is a pastor. My grandma was a pastor,
I could see you preaching.
for sure.
Maybe in the next
I
career.
always used to say boxing is just something that God is gathering for the people. This is the gathering right now for the world.
And
so once I conquer that, then I proceed to the next mission. And I've already had discussions with him. I said, whenever I have to proceed to the next mission, when this is complete right here, then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this just as much, happiness and joy and love in it as I'm doing.
What round are you going to knock him out?
I mean, that is December the 1st. That's what's so special about that date.
December the 1st?
The first round.
I mean, that's so special about that date. I can't tell.